Hi there, I'm going to show you how to convert a floating point raster, in this case an elevation model that has decimals for the elevations. We're going to round these values up and convert them to integer so that we can open the attribute table. With floating point values, we can't calculate an attribute table because there's too many possible rows, basically. So just as a setup, this is the island area of Logan, Utah. I've got a hillshade and I've done an overlay here just to kind of help get the terrain to pop a little bit. Using the appearance tab, I did an overlay, and then I added a 5-meter digital elevation model. So attribute table is grayed out because it's floating point. And so we're going to, well, I was going to demonstrate running the int tool, the integer, int. The problem with the integer tool is it just truncates. So instead of this lower value becoming 1,390 meters, it would truncate down to 1,389. So to get the proper values in here, what we're going to do is we're going to add a 1/2 meter to all of the elevations, which is going to pop everything up 1/2 meter so that when we truncate, it's basically rounding correctly. And if you don't believe me, you could do the math yourself by just thinking through, if you have 0.0, an elevation of 0.0, you want to truncate that down to 0. So if we add 0.5, it's still going to truncate down to 0. If we add a 1/2 meter, 0.5, to anything other than 0.5, that's going to truncate down the way it should. And then adding a 1/2 is going to push this integer value up to the next whole integer so that when it truncates, it's rounding up. It's very clever. So we're going to do that using a Raster Calculator. So under geoprocessing, okay, we're going to take this USU 5-meter DEM and we are going to add 0.5. This is going to be a temporary file, so I'm going to let it name it as long as I know where it's going. And we should see that we have our original set of values plus a 1/2 meter, and now we're going to run the int tool. And we'll put in our new raster, which I'm naming USU 5-meter to maintain that identifier. And now you can see that we've rounded up, but we haven't lost the integrity of the data. And now we should be able to go in and open our attribute table to go in and look at the distribution of values, and we can run summary statistics and whatever else we want to do. So there you have it.